another Thanksgiving episode of MTV Cribs meets Tiny Homes meets Pit My Ride. It's been about 1 year since we did the last show, and this is my 2004 Ford E450. Come check it out. All right, come on. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's been about 1 year since we did the last Thanksgiving episode where I was demonstrating my truck that I set up. And right after I got my truck set up, I actually took on this project of this shuttle bus, a lot bigger. I've spent about 8 months on the road so far. Anyway, come in, let's check it out. So, the first thing we did with this rig is it used to be lined up with seats. There were probably like 15 or 16 seats on both sides here, and we had to cut those out, unbolt them, in the single-digit temperatures here. It's crazy. And then we had just a clear open space. After that, put down a subfloor and put down the floor that you see now, the tile that's here. So that worked out pretty well. And then we started installing things like the lights and putting in structures. So I've got 2 huge bins here for storing things. That's great. I've got 2 bins over top. I kind of custom made this. Got some nice cedar wood up there so it smells nice. But yeah, I store clothes and things up here. It's great. These are all got the latches on them to stay secured while moving. Second one, I store different things up here. My stove I store up here. That's good to have. Little camping stove for cooking on. Tons of other supplies. Next, we installed this bed right here. This is pretty sweet. Kind of was going off the same track idea that the truck was set up. I wanted a bed that could extend if I wanted to. So, I guess we'll try to demonstrate this a little bit. This bed is on a slat system, and this pulls out just like so. And this mattress will go here. And of course you put a sheet on it, and then you have a bigger bed, decent size, not too bad. So that works out pretty well. We demonstrated it in the last video. Oh yeah, tons of room, yep, alright, yep. Some of you guys were wondering how tall I was in the truck video, because the truck was kind of short, but there's tons of leg room in this one. So that's good to go. We got a little bit of insulation. In the last video we had the aluminum foil. We got to keep with that. So this keeps out the government and alien brainwaves from coming in and reading your mind. So that's very important, okay? You don't want them like knowing your thoughts, and if you don't want your brain to be invaded, you got to stick with the aluminum foil. That's crucial, crucial. Alright, so this just goes right back in. Nice and easy. So under this is another storage compartment. Yeah, sure, why not? I can demonstrate it. This is a storage compartment underneath of it. This is actually where my inverter is. So I've got 3 batteries hooked up underneath of this thing, and it's got an isolator which charges off my alternator. I've got a toilet there if I ever want to use it. I actually never use that on the road, but it's good to have just in case. Moving right along. My batteries is what powers all my lights. I've got a fan over here. It's a little messy, but we got that fan. I can power it, and it keeps me pretty cool. I've also got this generator here that I can run outside of my unit. I've got a carbon monoxide detector because generators, you don't want the fumes to get inside your vehicle. So that's a precaution I took. When the generator's available, I've got an air conditioner here, and I can power it. I've also got heaters, so if I'm on grid or off of grid, I can still do heat and cool. I've got my futons here, so they're great. There's extra storage underneath of them as well. So a lot of times I put stuff under them I don't use so much, like I'll store coats or other blankets and things down there. Yeah, this is a good place just to lounge, you can be on your computer. Honestly, most of the time I don't spend time in the bus. Most of the time I'm out and about. I'll go to local coffee shops to use my computer, different things like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm a musician. I also play music when I'm on the road. You know, mostly I'm doing business. Musician is kind of a hobby thing I do. Gotta take a guitar with me, you know. I've got this amplifier that powers up via batteries. So I was in New Orleans and actually plugged it in and was able to jam with people down there. So that was super fun. I got to play a show inside the French Quarter. So that was super sweet. Made a little bit of money while I was doing that. So that was great. I made it as far as San Antonio, Texas. Had a blast. Made it to South by Southwest in Austin, Fiesta in San Antonio, New Orleans, other places, Dallas, Memphis, Nashville, Pensacola, all kind of places. Do a little bit of show and tell or something. Let's see, this is a painting that someone made for me. Pretty sweet. They said I inspired it. My friend Amy made this for me and titled it An Experience of Will, so that's pretty cool. Very nice. What's some other ones? I flew out to Vegas. My sister gave me this little pack when I flew to Vegas, and I saved a bunch of money on my ticket. It was only like 40 or 60 bucks round trip because I wore like 4 or 5 shirts and 2 sweaters and 2 coats and 6 pairs of underwear and 3 pants. And didn't have to pay any baggage fees, so that was awesome. Yeah, I had some different CDs. Shawan and the Wonton, that was from New Orleans, the group that I jammed with down there. That was great. This guy, Javier Galavan, he was playing at the Fiesta in San Antonio and playing some awesome music there. And he kept throwing out these CDs. I finally caught one, and he was like, "Yeah, I was trying to get one to that Jesus-looking guy back there." I finally got one. So that was great. I've got another CD from my friends in Mariachi Las Altinas or something like that. Mariachi band, which is very cool, awesome. Yeah, I think that's most of it. That's most of what the upgrade has been, installing the different furniture pieces. I upgraded the radio when I was on the road. That's pretty much everything. I love the life on the road. You get to meet so many different people, experience so many different things. And I don't know, for me, when you get up behind the wheel, it's just an awesome feeling of freedom for sure. Like I said, you're pretty much any destination you want to go to, you're behind the wheel and able to go there at that point. For me especially, like disciples of Jesus traveled around a lot and sharing good news in the gospel. So I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe our lives are geared towards supposed to travel around a little bit. You know, that's what I think. Jesus being my example and other disciples. So yeah, it's really cool to be able to travel around and meet people. That's the most important thing. Great communities, concerts, nature, places, culture. It's awesome. I love it. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for checking out my rig. Like I said, it's been about 8 months on the road this year. It's been a total blast. Thanks for checking out this special episode of MTV Cribs meets Pimp My Ride meets Tiny Homes. And yeah, looking forward to more travels. Please keep me in prayer. I guess I'll put a little note. If you're interested in my Jesus story of why I'm a Jesus freak, from atheist to a Jesus freak, I'm going to put a link up in the top of the video. But yep, that's it. Thanks for checking out my rig. And you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Catch you later. Peace.